with Angela Yee, and happy National Tequila Day. Jasmine Brand is here naturally.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Yes, indeed. Today is National Tequila Day. There's all kinds of deals.
Really?
At different places, but we'll get to that. We actually, in honor of that, started celebrating yesterday.
We did, Angela. Yeah.
And that we did. But we are going to have a really fun show for you today. It is a Wealth Wednesday. So we do have the Budgetnista joining us, doing a check-in. We did earlier in the year. People set their goals.
Okay.
And now we're going to see mid-year check on what those goals, where we are with that. And of course, we got to start the show off with some love and positivity because we're very loving and positive people.
We are.
800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. It's time to shine a light. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's way up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Happy National Tequila Day once again.
Yes.
And today I want to shine a light on a person I read about on Black Enterprise.
Okay.
Hakika Wise, who is the founder and CEO of Kika Stretch Studio franchise. Now she has 6 locations across 4 different states. But the other thing that she launched right now is Black Box Franchising, partnering with fellow entrepreneurs Darren Hawthorne and Jay Sims. What they're doing is helping other entrepreneurs transform their small businesses into franchises.
Oh.
You know, it's a big deal because a lot of times it is difficult to keep one business going.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like they said, the rate of small businesses permanently shuttering is alarming. And so you need a model that provides not just survival, but a path to thriving.
Okay.
And so that's actually what they do at Black Box Franchising. So I just want to shout out to them. When you learn how to actually franchise your business and then you reach back and say, I want to help other people learn how to do something like this, that's how you really continue with that wealth and also scaling your business. And she said we help them learn the art of branding and scaling through franchising. We've also added a built-in course that educates them about the franchising world and what it means to be a franchiser. It's not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of regulations that you have to follow to even set your business up to be able to franchise. So I love that they're doing that.
Yeah, I love that. That's dope.
All right, now who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Hey, Anya, how are you?
I'm good, actually. I'm good. I wanted to shine a light out to Rome, New York. Last week, they went through a huge tornado. It's my hometown. I'm not there right now. But my city has been a bit divided through a lot of politics and classism. And all I'm hearing is how much they've come together. People are in people's yards, cutting up trees. There's over 2,000 homes that have been destroyed because of this tornado.
Wow, that's a lot.
And I want to give them a shout out for coming together.
All right. See, that's sometimes it takes tragedy for people to put their differences to the side because the commonality is that everybody is going through it right now in Rome, New York.
Absolutely. And the Creator works in mysterious ways, right?
Yep, you're right about that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling, Anya.
Thank you so much. It's so great to talk to you.
You too. Thank you. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. In case you couldn't get through, we can still take your message and hear it during Last Word. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. And let's talk about Cardi B and Sha'Carri Richardson. We'll tell you what Cardi B had to say as she sent Sha'Carri Richardson some positive affirmations. It's way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee, and it's time for some Yee tea. Well, Snoop Dogg has been selected as one of the final torchbearers for the 2024 Olympic Summer Games. How exciting is that? He'll be carrying the torch just before it reaches its final destination at the Eiffel Tower. They just announced this yesterday, by the way, and Snoop went on Instagram, shared a screenshot of an article about it, and said, "You got to do it. Will you be watching? Follow the dog. #Paris Olympics." Speaking of the Olympics, Cardi B, she previously recorded a clip of her and Sha'Carri Richardson getting their nails done. It's a promo as Sha'Carri is getting ready to head to Paris for the Summer Games. Now, Cardi B wrote, "Wishing it Sha'Carri so much luck. You brought so much emotion out of me because your words and your spirit is so powerful. Seeing your growth after people try to turn their back on you is so inspirational to me. You are more than just an athlete. You are a superhero, and I can't wait to see where the next 10 years take you because you are already a legend." You guys recall Sha'Carri Richardson was supposed to be at the Olympics, but she was disqualified in the 2021 Tokyo Olympic Games after testing positive for marijuana. But now this is going to be her debut at the Olympics. And here is what their sit down, getting their nails done sounded like.
You almost walked away, but this is what you love. And rapping is what I love. And I cannot walk away from what I love because how other people make me feel.
Yes, so I need you to go work on that album. I'm gonna go train. So when I make this team, I got me some new songs. I need my race day album added. I need some more songs.
Yeah.
You have seen my journey. You can literally take moments of your life and relate it to my journey, and we represent.
So special. Like you're really more than just like an athlete. Like you're really special.
Don't do that with mommy. Oh my God, can we cut? Don't do that, mommy.
I'm so glad to meet you.
I'm so glad to meet you too.
That was really cute, I have to say. I love to see women uplifting each other in that way. And the fact that she got so emotional and even at the time when Sha'Carri Richardson was disqualified, Cardi was showing support back then too, as a lot of people were. So shout out to her for that. All right. And the new Twisters movie, which was a sequel to the 1996 movie, opened to an $80.5 million domestic weekend. That is the record for, I didn't know this was a category, biggest domestic opening for a natural disaster film. So that's the category. The previous big number was 2004's The Day After Tomorrow. So now this is the number one. All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I hope Jasmine Brand is back in the room for this because she had to take a Zoom and we were together last night and it was a hot mess. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yes, it's way up. I'm here. Man, I'm so upset Jasmine Brand is in the other room because we were together last night. And she's going back to DC today. So yesterday, we were supposed to go to this screening for this movie Sing Sing, but I don't think I would have made it in time. But it's a movie I definitely want to see. If anybody's seen it, let me know. But it's supposed to be an amazing, amazing movie. But we ended up just staying in Brooklyn. First, we went to eat at this restaurant called Native. And we had some jollof. What else did I have? I had jollof and I had some wings and mambo wings, by the way. And then after that, it was my friend Robinson. He owns a liquor store called Eclectic in Brooklyn, in Bed-Stuy. And so I missed his birthday party. So I was like, you know what? Let's pop up at the store and let's surprise him and just celebrate his birthday with him while he's at work. And he happens to work in a liquor store. And it happens to be National Tequila Day today. So we went to the store. And you know what I was thinking? Have you, and I'm going to ask Navy because he's right here. Have you seen that show Tires that's on Netflix?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Well, it all takes place like in this auto shop. But I was thinking while I was in the store, I was kind of like helping with the customers as they were coming in. And we met a lot of interesting people, right? We met one couple that was in there and it was just her birthday and her boyfriend doesn't drink. And so we had a nice we were definitely getting to know people. We met two women. They both were named Emily, visiting from another country. And they were visiting their friend. Her name is Sean, who lives here. And they've never had 1942 before. So we introduced them to that and all had a drink together. We met two guys who were on their way to the gym. But basically, I was like, this would be a great show also, because if you see a show like that, a lot of different people go into the store and everybody's going to do something different. You know, everything I think about that happens in life, I'm like, how would this play out on television? And if you look at my Instagram, before I take it down, I did go live and Jasmine was definitely doing this dance called the South Side. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I definitely saw.
Was she doing that dance correctly?
Probably not.
But we had a good time, right? And isn't that all that matters? And then we ended up at McDonald's after that. And that's all on the live. So you have a chance to watch it. But it was a very entertaining and amusing night. And we got to really just, go to all these different businesses and actually meet and interact with people. I was giving advice. I was doing Ask Ye live on the spot. But anyway, that was about last night. Now, when we come back, it's Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150 is the number. Today is the day. It's National Tequila Day. All right, have a shot. Call us up. Tell us a secret. It's no judgment. You are anonymous. And this is a time for you to just clear it out. Just clear the air on this Wealth Wednesday, National Tequila Day. Tell us a secret. 800-292-5150.
Yo.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Hey, what's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Hey, what's up, Angela?
Hey, sis.
Hey.
And it's National Tequila Day, so we want you guys to share your secrets with us. Get it off your chest. Sometimes you're holding that secret in so much you want to burst. And then you let it out there, put it out, and you can just feel yourself. Relax. 800-292-5150. Hey, Anonymous Caller, what's your secret?
I just slept with my baby daddy, and I just put a restraining order on him 2 months ago.
So he had a restraining order, but clearly he broke that, and then you guys slept together?
Yeah, we both broke it.
So now what?
It's just gonna be that. We're not getting back together.
It's just gonna be that. So what do you think? No more restraining? Why did you get a restraining order in the first place?
Because we've been through a lot with 2 years, and we got a son together, and he came and busted my house window out.
Oof. Oh yeah, so nobody knows about this. Like, you don't want to tell your friends because you're embarrassed?
No, I'm not even embarrassed about it. I just don't want nobody to know.
All right, girl. Well, at least you know what it is. Be safe out there.
I do. You too. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling. Hey, Anonymous Caller, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. You want to tell me and Jasmine a secret?
Yes. I'll finally let this off my chest after 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a best friend. And she has a child. She's married. First, I'll put that out there.
Okay. She's married with a kid.
She has a best friend. That baby belongs to her male best friend instead of her husband.
Oh, my gosh.
Does the male best friend know that he's the dad?
Yes, he does.
And her husband has no idea.
Who the baby look like? Does the baby look more like the best friend or the husband?
Yes. Look, she got with the guys that look like each other.
Oh, good. That was
okay.
good.
So the guys look similar, so it could be.
Yes, they look very similar. So in his family, they say she looks just like her.
So,
and in his family, they're like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Let me ask you this. So is she constantly sleeping with this best friend that's really like her other dude?
Well, she was at one point, but then they fell out for a minute. And then she started to sleep with the brother of the best friend.
Your friend is wild.
Wow. She don't need to be married, maybe.
She a wild one.
Well, yeah, she's wild. She's out there. So
what you be telling her?
I said, girl, I don't know how you do this.
Jeez, can you imagine? So do you think she's ever going to tell her husband ever? You think she's going to
What if he one day is like, let me just get this DNA test?
Oof.
I don't know. See, that he thinks it's his only child.
Okay. Oh. He probably don't even want to know that's not his baby.
He probably would not ever want to know. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, like, I told her to at least stop sleeping with the brother.
At minimum, like at least.
Okay, let me. Does the her male best friend, does he know that she's also sleeping with his brother?
Not at all.
Oh.
The male best friend is still in the military.
Okay.
Oh,
and the brother lives in the same town she does.
So that's that child's daddy and uncle.
Uncle at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, I always ask this question, but who does she say the sex is better with out of the three of them?
She said it's the male best friend. Yeah. She said, and then the brother is second, and her husband is third.
Oh, man.
He has that security and stability. Yeah. I do want to say this, though. Okay. Don't leave your man around her, okay?
Do not.
Because your friend do not have...
Damn right. You damn right. I will not.
She said, you damn right.
I just want to say, a friend like that should do it to you, too.
Yeah, she will. Sadly, she will.
Yeah, but I finally get to tell somebody after 5 years.
She feel like she's like, I have to put this off my chest.
Well, thank you for sharing with us. It's like a Tyler Perry movie.
It is. They need to be on Love and Hip Hop or something.
All right, next season is Sisters. All right, but thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good secret, and it's not even her secret.
Yeah, she's like, I can.
I want to tell somebody.
She had held it for 5 years.
All right. Well, speaking of Tyler Perry, when we come back, we have some Yeetie. He was on Keke Palmer's podcast, and we'll tell you what he had to say about people talking about the themes in his movies are always the same. The distressed black woman. We'll tell you what his response was. It's way up.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
All right. It's way up. I'm here. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Let's go to the JasmineBrand.com right now and look at this discussion that Keke Palmer had on her podcast, Baby, This is Keke Palmer, with Tyler Perry. Now, they were talking about actor and filmmaker Justin Simeon's past critiques of Tyler Perry. People, talk very badly. Listen, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, they
his
did.
latest
They killed
movie,
him, yeah.
the audience liked it, but the critics
did not.
that they use. And that's why we need our own platforms to talk about movies and TV shows, because sometimes certain critics just don't get it.
Right.
But here is what their discussion sounded like.
I know for a fact that what I'm doing is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because for everyone who is a critic, I have thousands of used to be emails from people saying this changed my life. A large portion of my fans who are disenfranchised, who cannot get in the Volvo and go to therapy on the weekend. So you've got this highbrow Negro who is all up in the air with his nose up looking at everything. And then you got people like where I come from and me who are grinders, who really know what it's like. Don't discount these people and say that their story don't matter. Who are you to be able to say which black story is important or should be told? Get out here with that bullshit.
Ooh,
I like how you ended
passionate
it. Get out here with that.
about that. Listen, I learned on Sisters that a woman could be pregnant with twins from two different men.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I did not know that.
Okay.
All right. Lupe Fiasco, he was on X Spaces on Monday, and he was in Joe Budden's room, and they started talking about Kendrick Lamar versus Drake and the beef.
Okay.
But then the conversation went a different direction when Lupe asked, "Where is the porn on Twitter? Because I can't find it." I feel like porn on Twitter randomly does pop up.
It does.
You're like, where did this just come from?
It does. Is it because someone that you follow liked it and then you see it? Or?
I have. Oh, is that why? Yeah.
Okay.
And so anyway, then the discussion turned to masturbating, and here's what happened.
Lupe, are you a morning or night or middle of the day type freak? What's going on?
I watch porn at night.
So when you're finished, is it a sock? Is it a rag? What's catching?
If you're smart, you should be using a condom.
What's the theory behind that?
You efficient, you clean, and you don't want to stop and have to aim like if it was paper towel or something like that, right? So it's the same. It serves the same function as a sock to kind of contain, right? But then you socks and you got to wash them or do whatever. But then condoms is cheap. You get a box of them, it's like $15. Go crazy.
All right.
I don't know if I don't know. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but maybe it is. Kick push right into that condom.
Look at you.
Thank you. All right. And Kamala Harris, her run for president has actually helped the ratings of the show Veep. That HBO show Veep, which is pretty funny. Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays Vice President Selena Meyer. She's a politician whose unsuccessful presidential run ends with her getting to be vice president, and then the sitting president steps down, and that's when she ends up. And this is kind of like a parallel situation. So according to TMZ, the show was averaging 486,000 minutes watched on Sunday. Now it's 2.2 million just a day later on Monday.
That show is funny, though.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
So the increase was 350%. All thanks to this happening. People are now going to watch that show.
Cut Kamala a check.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, real life is a movie.
Yeah, it's the Kamala effect. Well, is it art is imitating life now?
Art imitates life.
Yeah, but now
life is imitating art.
Imitating art, yeah.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. Now, when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar, and I want to talk about these new inclusive Barbie dolls. I was discussing that this morning with Keys, who does my makeup, and she was so excited. And she's like, yay, Barbie, for being inclusive. We'll tell you what Mattel is doing and the way that they did it, because you got to consult the actual people. But now here's some Neo with Sexy Love.
Go ahead, girl.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And time for these Under the Radar stories.
Okay.
And let's talk about these new Barbie dolls that are being released. Blind Barbie. is available both online at the Mattel shop and in major retailers for $10.99.
Okay.
And they actually tested the Barbie with blind and low vision children.
Okay.
That's how they found the sensory rich outfit and high contrast elements to make it easily viewable for people with low vision.
Okay.
And so they also made it easier to change her clothes with hooks and loop fasteners and elastic waistbands. They even made the packaging more accessible.
Very, very thoughtful. They were very thoughtful with this.
They also have the Black Barbie with Down syndrome.
Okay.
All right. That's the second to have Down syndrome. The first was released last year in April, and that was designed in collaboration with the National Down Syndrome Society. They also consulted a focus group of Black individuals from the Down syndrome community.
Okay.
And so they said this was sculpted to accurately depict the physical characteristics of people with that condition, like a shorter frame, a longer torso, and low muscle tone. And palms that only have single lines etched in them. That's a common characteristic of people with Down syndrome.
Huh, I didn't know that. Okay. Are you a Barbie girl?
I did have a couple of Barbies growing up, but not a ton of them. You have a daughter.
I do have a daughter. She doesn't have any Barbies yet. I don't know if she will be into Barbies. But I definitely want to give her the some black Barbies and these ones that are diverse and stuff, you know?
All right. Well, this is all part of the Barbie Fashionistas series, and they're going to have more than 175 looks and just giving this whole multi-dimensional view of the world. All right. And speaking of women, let's talk about Miss Kansas. While she was on stage actually competing, she called out her abuser. And this is Miss Kansas, Alexis Smith.
Alexis, what will be your vision as the next brand ambassador for the Miss Kansas organization?
My vision as the next Miss Kansas is to eliminate unhealthy and abusive relationships. Matter of fact, some of you out in this audience saw me very emotional because my abuser is here today. But that's not going to stop me from being on this Miss Kansas stage and from representing as the next Miss Kansas.
Good for her.
Right. And she even spoke about this during her interview afterward and let people know that that's going to be what her platform is. She's going to use her story tools, resources to end unhealthy relationships in all forms instead of falling into silence.
I love
that
it.
was a beautiful thing. And that is your Under the Radar. You know, we have the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. And we also have a Wealth Wednesday. We have my girl, Tiffany Aliche, a.k.a. the Budgetnista, checking in. We spoke to her earlier about setting goals for yourself. Now we're going to do a mid-year check-in to see where you are with those goals. It's way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
All right, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Man, and I hate to see people who are so close fall out.
Yeah.
Jasmine, that's never going to happen to us. But Chaotic and Little Scrappy, apparently the two of them were filming an episode for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and they got into a fight. Everything was caught on camera, and they were separated, but Chaotic went on Instagram after the fight to clear the air and also say that it was Little Scrappy's fault. Here's what he said.
I don't know what that was me and Scrappy got into. We was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming all day. You know, we've been filming Love and Hip Hop. We done seen each other on set several times. We speak when we on set. You know what I'm saying? We was just laughing and joking with each other on set. Now that TV was telling me we could do the show with just you, Chaotic. We don't gotta do you and Scrappy. We could do it with just you. I told them, nah, Scrappy is my bro. I'm like, man, we got this whole bromance and all of this stuff on the internet that everybody love. They loving our partnership. They loving our friendship. I want us to do it together. They were like, you sure? Because Scrappy not here.
He also said that Scrappy was drunk at the time the fight went down and ran up on him out of nowhere like he had a problem. Now, Little Scrappy then went ahead and shared his side about why he got a little scrappy.
Like I told him, ain't no sitting down talking to me, homie. You shouldn't have lied. Shouldn't have got on here lying, trying to get your little clout, trying to get your little clicks, trying to run off with the money and all that. And then you want people to believe you. I'm going to just tell them to give me the money for the shit that I'm on and my family on. I get paid every day. I don't have to go around and suck on people's suck on, you know what I'm saying, telling people, hey, you do a YouTube with me? And then the dancers ain't even your dancers. I ain't talked to you in a month. I don't with you. You're sassy. You're damn near a girl. Only women go to social media when something just happened because they can't hold it. I'm going to beat your ass. It's up, my
Ooh, it's up.
I'm offended that he thinks that we go to social media and that's what women do, because I don't do that.
I don't do that either.
All right. Well, anyway, the two of them, unfortunately, have been going at it, and
I like them as friends. They'll get back together. They'll be fine.
And they did lip service together. It was a great episode. If you haven't had a chance to see that, make sure you check it out. By the way, shout out to Lil Rel, who's lost a lot of weight. He's promoting his new movie, Harold and the Purple Crayon. Okay. That'll be in theaters on August 2nd. But he did say that he's been working out really hard and he's proud of himself. People were saying that he's on Ozempic. And that he's not fooling anyone, but he said he worked really hard the last 5 years, physically, mentally, spiritually, professionally, and personally, and that's what he captioned that post. So people would know it wasn't Ozempic.
Okay, he looks good regardless, whatever it was. He looks good.
Right, and whatever you got to do, make it happen. Yep. All right, and lastly, Elon Musk. There was reports that he was donating $45 million a month to Donald Trump.
I saw that.
Yeah, did you believe it?
Yes, I did.
All right. Well, Elon Musk said false, and he was on with Jordan Peterson. Here's what he said.
What's been reported in the media is simply not true.
Okay.
I'm not donating $45 million a month to Trump.
Right.
No. What I have done is I have created a PAC or super PAC, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Which is, I simply call it the America PAC. So I wouldn't say that I'm, for example, MAGA, or Make America Great Again. I think America is great. I'm more MAG, Make America Greater.
Okay, well, there you have it. And
Make America Greater.
And that is your Yee Tea. All right, guys. And when we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Any question you have, I'm here to help. Jasmine is here to help. We've been through a lot. We are not judging anyone, but we do have a lot of life advice between us.
Unfortunately.
We've lived a lot of lives. All right, 800-292-5150. Ask Yee is next.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up and Angela Yee, and it is Way Up today on National Tequila Day. And Jasmine Brand is here with me, and you guys are here with any question that you have. We want to help you out. 800-292-5150. We have Travis on the line. What's up, Travis?
Hey, what's up, Yee? What's poppin'?
What's happening? What's your question?
I have an issue with my daughter. I just found out she lost her virginity.
Ooh, that's hard for dads to hear.
I was on my job when somebody called me. I kind of threatened that I was going to take her phone away, and she told me, you know what I'm saying, she was honest. But this was a week ago. I'm kind of like not over it, but
right.
Number one, she was honest with you. That's a really positive thing.
Yeah, she told him.
Because probably when I was 15, I'd have lied.
I would have took that one to the grave.
So she still could have lied, and at least she was honest with you, because it is something that is, for a young girl talking to her father. Yeah. But I think the main thing is, it's hard for any parent, no matter how hard you try to watch your kid. Think about, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
I mean, it was around that age.
Okay.
That was years ago.
We know, but I'm just saying, sometimes it's hard to think about your kids growing up and doing the things that you used to do.
Yeah.
But what you want her to do is do whatever she's doing responsibly and be able to come to you.
Yeah. You want her to be comfortable and not be scared if she does something else.
And to have information, because there's too much information out there.
Yeah, misinformation.
That's not correct. And she needs to be able to come to her father.
Yeah.
And say, this is what.
But she's not, though,
Right.
And her moms knew about it, and if someone didn't tell me about it in the neighborhood, then I would have never knew about it.
How does somebody in the neighborhood know?
How everybody know? Y'all be talking, boys.
Right. Jeez.
I want to punch whoever told on her.
The boyfriend told his mother.
Okay.
And the mother is cool with a female friend that I know.
Okay. So it wasn't like kids talking to,
Nah.
And it is her boyfriend, and and the boyfriend's mom is involved. I just think that you need to have the talk with her.
I don't know how to look at her now. I don't know what to say. And I didn't want to jump off, with the first impulse, angry. And
Travis, don't make her feel ashamed.
Yeah,
and don't be
do that,
angry.
That's going to mess up her entire life in
She's
terms of
never going to tell you anything then. What you need,
seriously.
It's time to have that talk.
Yeah.
Where you can be like, look, obviously I'm your father, so it's hard for me.
Right.
But I know what's going on. And even share a little bit about yourself. A lot of times kids don't know what their parents did. So that might be a time for you to be like, look, when I was 15, I lost my virginity around the same age that you did.
Right.
And so, obviously you're my daughter, so it's hard for me to hear this, but I want you to know that you could talk to me about anything. And if there's questions, I want to make sure that I'm here to help you. I'm not here to be mad at you. I'm not angry. I just want you to be able to come to me. That's the main thing. You want your daughter to come to you.
Because these girls that have really strict parents or feel like they can't talk to their parents, those are the wildest ones. So you don't want your daughter to turn into that.
All right. Well, good luck.
Good luck.
You a good daddy.
Yeah. Take your time. It feels intense now, but it's this 2 shows pass.
Yeah.
You know, this probably bring y'all closer together.
At least
honestly.
it's her boyfriend. At least, you know, the moms
It'd be a lot
know.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot worse.
Don't fight it. Just
Guys, have a good day.
All right. You too.
Good luck.
He's so tight.
I know. He pissed.
All right. Well, that was Ask Ye. That was a good one.
It was.
You got a daughter. Wait till she's 15. I think when I was 15, that was a tough age for my parents, boy.
Yeah.
Listen, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, you could always leave a message. We'll answer your question that way. And when we come back, it is a Wealth Wednesday. So we do have Tiffany Alite, a.k.a. the Budgetnista, joining us. She is so amazing with the information that she's able to give us. And we're doing a mid-year check-in on your goals. It's way up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and this is going to be a fun Wealth Wednesday with my co-host Stacey Tisdale.
Happy Wealth Wednesdays, everybody. We have a mid-year financial checkup with the Budgetnista.
First of all, can't believe it's the middle of the year already. Can we talk about that? So, yeah. But that also means you still have the rest of the year to reach your goals.
Exactly. So what should people do if they're kind of afraid, it's mid-year? Where do they start when it comes to taking stock of their financial goals?
Well, first things first, Stacey, I want you to revisit what your goals were in January.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like everybody wrote stuff down. Maybe you journaled. Maybe you did a vision board. Maybe you just started out. So revisit what those goals are. See if they still align. Because maybe you had a goal of I want to buy a house and it just doesn't make sense now. But maybe you had a goal I want to save $1,000 and it still makes sense.
Right.
So what were your goals? How far or how close are you to accomplishing them? If you're still pretty far, map out the rest of the year of what do I need to do to get there.
Okay.
You know, so like let's just say your goal was I want to save $1,000 and you're at 200. Well, what do we have to do to get those to the 800 month by month by month? Break it down. Work backwards.
You know, they always say don't beat yourself up, but I do know. And I'm not just talking about myself, but a lot of times we set these goals and then we do things that we know are not aligned with reaching those goals because it's not sometimes easy, the willpower that you have to be able to achieve goals. Like you'll be like, I want to buy a house, but I'm still acting and doing things like shopping and, you know, making purchases and going out to eat and going on vacations and doing all of the things that won't align with me trying to save up that money.
You always say being clear on your goals helps.
But also, too, get you an accountability partner. You out here by yourself? Why?
True.
Like, tell your sister, your bestie, your work hubby, somebody who's going to be like, oh, we out here again? Oh,
like, there's another patient?
But someone who is going to gently motivate you, but keep you accountable. And then create like an accountability check-in, right? So it might be monthly, but you're also helping them check in. Maybe it's weekly. So you set your goals, you share them, and then you check in with your accountability partner because it's really going to help you. I mean, no one is perfect, but knowing that someone's going to ask you about it is really going to motivate you to stay on track.
Or lie.
I'm glad you said that.
Right? You know, because spaving is a big thing that we were talking about because sometimes, you know, spaving is like when you spend money to save money, but really you're just spending money you don't need to spend. And so you might be like, oh, there's a big sale. I could save $500 on this, but you don't even need it, but you think you're saving money, but you're spending money on something you don't need because it's on sale. I'm a spaver and I'm aware, but I'm trying to get...
Some people save to spend, meaning that like they'll say like, oh my goodness, like I saved this $200 and then they spent that $200. It's like the savings never stays.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And so the key for that though is you have to make your money inconvenient because inconvenient money gets saved. Like I do not put my spending money and my saving money at the same bank.
Okay.
So my spending money goes to my convenient bank, which is like the brick and mortar banks outside. Swipe your debit card, you know, the ones we see outside. My savings money goes in an online only bank. Because she is stingy, and if I want to spend her,
you gotta jump through hoops.
What? You gotta make that transfer 24 hours before it's available. Blah blah blah. So it makes my money inconvenient.
That's a good idea.
You know, it slows me down a little bit. Like, yeah,
that's a great idea. I love the accountability partner because I got a stat. Just write down your goals. Tell someone you are, it's like 98% more likely to achieve them. It's huge.
And check in. And here's the thing. I mean, y'all like to tell your business on social media anyway. If you don't have someone to do, make social media your accountability partner.
Right. Y'all like to post yourselves in the gym. Post your goals. Your savings goals.
For real, but imagine you're just like, hey guys, I want to save $1,000. You know, by the end of the year, every month I'm gonna check in with y'all, and then that way people will start to ask you. I thought you had said that you were like, where we at? Screenshot, please.
Yeah.
You know, and so just finding people that are gonna hold you accountable, but gently accountable, because we're not looking for people to beat us up.
All right, the Budgetnista is here with us for our Wealth Wednesday, and we are helping you set your goals, keep those goals, and we're going to talk about things that are happening for her personally. And you know what? Some relationship advice too, because we definitely need that when it comes to finances and your other half. It's way up.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee, and my Wealth Wednesday partner, Stacey Tisdale, is here. And we are talking to Tiffany Aliche, a.k.a. the Budgetnista. Tiffany.
Oh, Lord.
You know, we did follow your journey, and a lot of people saw what you went through. Again, you know, it was very unfortunate. We sent you a lot of love.
And I felt it, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. You know, when your husband passed. But you did mention after, and that was 3 years ago. But now you have found someone. And, you know, you being the Budgetnista, there's a lot of things that we talk about when it comes to being in a relationship and money. So tell us about what this journey's been like and what it was like for you starting with someone new and what kind of conversations you had.
So I just opened myself up to like dating more intentionally, and it's actually somebody I knew from some years back. Like, I want to say I probably met them like 15 plus years ago, and we kind of used to run in the same circle. His grandmother actually lives around the corner from me, and that's how we reconnected. One of the things I like most about him is that we talk about everything, but we can have the hard conversations gently. We do like a monthly check-in to say, how are you feeling? Do you feel connected? You know, like we read books together. He's like really well read. He's got his master's, really smart. And so I really love the fact that we can connect. So you have to look for what you're wanting. Like for some women, like for almost every man that I date, just because of the success of my business, I'm going to make more. You know, like there are some men that, you know, that reached out and wanted to date who did make more than me.
Right.
But that's not as much.
It's
if I'm being honest.
About, right.
Because girl, you know, we be making bank around here.
Yeah.
You know, but despite that, I just wasn't interested because there wasn't a kindness there. There wasn't this gentleness. There wasn't this space to grieve and to be myself. There wasn't. So I know all the girlies be like, I want me a millionaire dude. I'm like, I've dated some of them and y'all can have it.
And Tiffany, one of my friends told me, she was like, I wish I had money so I could date who I went to.
Women can conduct themselves.
Somebody told me that.
Yeah, because for me,
I'm not out here fighting for my life.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If I was a single mom with 2 jobs and trying to figure out, honestly,
you'll date differently.
I would have to. If I was still preschool teacher Tiffany making $35,000 a year, it would look different. But for me, I do not need my husband made significantly less than me. Here's the thing, women who are looking for someone, you get to decide what you need, because social media will have you alone.
Right, absolutely.
Alone. I'm not saying you should not date the bus driver. You should date the bus driver. I don't care, girl.
It's all an individual decision based on what you want to do in your life.
Yes, and I would have missed out.
There's no one size fits all.
Not at all.
Solution when it comes to dating.
No. And I would have missed out on the most amazing love possible. Like my husband's love healed me, you know, and I'm able to now be in partnership in an even better place because of that love.
Right.
Tell us some tips for having the money talk, couples.
The key to me to truly connected, wonderful partnership is each person is working on themselves individually to be better, and then they are willing to work on the relationship together to be better.
I always say that 2 whole people coming together is the best that you can. It's not 2 halves make a whole, you know. So
for your mid-year financial check-in, you need a goal sheet, and she has made it really easy and has a free resource. Free resource for all of you.
You always got these free resources. I love it.
So it's just gonna be super easy. Just find me, the Budgetnista, on Instagram, and just DM me the word goals, and I will send you that free goal mid-year check-in resource sheet. And just start like we mentioned before. Figure out where you were in the beginning of the year, write down what your goals are now, find you an accountability partner, have regular check-ins.
Okay.
We love our Budgetnista. Follow her,
Thank you so
DM her,
much. And I'm
type
so
goals.
happy. And you touched us today, honestly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy Wealth Wednesday, everybody. And don't forget to follow Wealth Wednesdays on Instagram and to go to teamwealthwednesdays.com for our free newsletter.
You can watch that full interview, and you're definitely going to want to do that on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Got the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
We made it through the day on National Tequila Day, baby, on a Wealth Wednesday.
Yeah. Angela, I don't know how we made it. It was rough today for me.
Yeah, I have to wake Jasmine up in the morning like, come on, girl, we got to go. Let's go.
You do. Like a drill sergeant.
Like, where am I? But it is a Wealth Wednesday. Thank you again to Tiffany Aliche, the Budgetnista. You can go look on our YouTube and see that full video. Thank you to you guys for joining us as you do every day. Thank you for your secrets that you share with us.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is your show. And you know who's going to share some secrets with us tomorrow?
Who?
Maya. Maya is going to be joining us tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. She's on tour right now.
Okay.
Y'all want to make sure you listen to that. And of course, you guys have the last word.
Yeah, man, I ended up sleeping with my daughter's mom's mom, man. It's kind of crazy. This happened one night out of the blue. Yeah, that's my secret right there.
Oh, yeah, I just want to shine a light on all the hard-working women out there. I did a side job the other day, and I normally drive trucks, but I was moving furniture, and the young lady, she was carrying dresses down the third floor. I said, let me step my game up. I think the women trying to take over.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.